Hi there. This this video is called Paranoid Delusions. It's about the delusions I suffer under recently. I've got my KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Now, so-called American comedians, the ones who are black or African American, I know none of these terms are satisfactory, and I've been trained not to mention even the knowledge that someone's skin color is different than me. Anyways, the so-called, I'm just going to use the word black, American, United States of America, not Canada, the United States of America, Mexico, blah, blah. So people, the so-called American, so-called black comedians, I forget who it was, if it was Chris Rock or Dave Chappelle. They say there's stereotypes about black people, that black people like to eat fried chicken. So I've lived in this house, to my knowledge, since I was 2 years old. I have really a hard time remembering before that. And I think I went to the daycare in this neighborhood before I moved into this house. And, you know, there's all this, who does the neighborhood belong to stuff, and in my estimation it belongs to the Portuguese, and in my estimation, you know, whatever. I was asked a question the other day, what race, they said this is an optional question, what race do you think you are? And I said I choose not to answer. What race I am is extremely complicated. You know, you need a mom and a dad, according to, you know, I know there's a lot of politics out there about, like, you can have two dads and two moms, and, like, there's science, there's race science can theoretically have a biological offspring of a woman or two women. Apparently that's scientifically possible. So, you know, I'm gonna, right now I'm going to claim the identity of a white person, as a white man, a white, you know, blue-eyed devil man. I'm gonna claim that identity for the purpose of saying that I'm ignorant, and if this is watched in the future, there's, you know, people, they would say, like, oh, what a ignorant man, saying all these things about race. And anyways, you know, there's the taboo topics: race, religion, social class, whether or not you're working, whatever. Listen, I'm really hungry and I want to eat this chicken, but I have to make this video first. So, yeah, what I'm going to call black comedians, they say black people love fried chicken, and, like, growing up I loved fried chicken, but I don't know. The video I'm putting out there, I think most people, the video you're watching, if this is the original, you know, whatever, you know, I don't know if this video is going to be edited by someone else or whatever, but, jeez. So, most people would define me, in my current social identity, as a white person, and I love fried chicken. So anyways, to the delusional part, I have a delusion that the people you see on television, the television that my parents watch, and I'm guessing if you're watching this, the television that your parents watch, I have a delusion that there's at the very least, two people behind every actor that is presented on the television. There is the model, which would be, like, I was just watching Clint Eastwood. I forget, some cop movie, not the song. I was watching Clint Eastwood, and so if you say, like, who's Clint Eastwood, you say, you get a picture of Clint Eastwood. That's Clint Eastwood. But Clint Eastwood's voice could be coming from, anyone with any experience editing videos knows you can take a voice and have someone else speak the words. So Clint Eastwood could be a black man, for example. And again, this is using outdated terminology. I know that it's very sensitive, I know it. Anyways, dark-skinned, I don't know. I don't know what, I'm racist. I'm sorry. What I really wanted to do is just practice my guitar, and in a way I studied guitar today, but I want to be like what I'm doing here, play the strings, press the string and play the string, and the sound comes out. And the sound comes out nothing as good as if you were to take a CD, vinyl, MP3, there's cassette, I don't know. There's a lot of ways you can listen to music. But, like, I get, with my guitar that I've just started learning recently, I'm nowhere near as good as what I hear, like, if I were to get an MP3, for example. Like, I can't do what the MP3 does. Not only were I to make a literal copy of the MP3, I would need the consent of a lot of people. And secondly, just what I've been doing lately is practicing scales, which I think is, I'm pretty sure no one has any qualms with that. And I've heard some people say, just don't even try it. Like, well, whatever you do, they're gonna get you. But no, I don't think. I think if I were to believe in God, if I were to believe God is the voices in my head, and the voices in my head are, if you think of a spectrum of color, humans can only see a certain spectrum of color. Dogs, to put it simply, can only see black and white. Dogs' eyes are different from humans' eyes. Dogs can see different things like humans can. And so then there's the spectrum of sound. So take the spectrum of color, imagine a spectrum of sound, and the voices in my head, they're, my own thoughts. Obviously I have my own thoughts. But the voices in my head could also be, I could just be speaking as a puppet. Like, my next door neighbor, back there, maybe a little invisible elf somewhat, speaking, whispering just at the bottom of what I can hear, so it's like, I can't distinguish this whisper from my own thoughts, therefore I accept that my thoughts are the whisper. This was long for just me talking, and in my estimation I sound crazy. I'm like, maybe some of you are laughing, but like, this is not funny to me. So Yeah, thanks.